Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, July 12th, 2021, and I am Cody Vannoy. We are back with another summer broadcast where we will keep you up to date on summer activities in Stephenville and surrounding areas, as well as inform you of news from around the globe. Today I'll be talking about the El Paso shootings, Biden backing Trump's China ruling, Haitian Prime Minister assassination, and more, all coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, Tarleton State University and the Life School District located in the DFW area have just agreed to a plan that allows the top 25% of graduating Life School seniors to enroll at Tarleton with guaranteed acceptance. On top of this, Tarleton will not require an SAT score from the LS seniors that are graduating. Tarleton is even waiving the application fee. This agreement also states that Tarleton will start to offer some courses to the seniors of LS so some of their students can begin to work on their college courses. In local news, on July 6th, Stephenville Fire Chief Jimmy Chu announced that he would be retiring. Chu has worked for the fire department for over 50 years and his last day will be on July 30th. Chu said, "All the people that have ever worked at this fire department are my brothers and sisters, and they always will be." After Chu retires, Chuck Elliott, the assistant fire chief, will be the interim chief until a new one has been appointed. According to city manager Alan Barnes, a search firm will be used to find the next chief. And now, today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. Early yesterday morning, a 21-year-old man was killed and 5 others were wounded on the eastern outskirts of El Paso, not far from a school athletics complex. Around 3:15 a.m., sheriff's deputies were called and arrived at the scene to find several wounded people. Limited information was given in a statement by the El Paso County Sheriff's Office. Because of this, no one has been identified and the extent of the injuries to the wounded are unknown to the public. In addition to this, it is unclear what prompted the shootings, but investigations are still underway. In national news, the Biden administration claimed yesterday that they still support Trump's ruling that China has no claims to any territory in the South China Sea. This action comes before the 5-year anniversary of an international tribunal siding with the Philippines having rights to the territory. China still continues to claim the South China Sea and, according to Anthony Blinken, has tried to coerce and intimidate Southeast Asian coastal states for the territory. Blinken, the Secretary of State, also made a statement that should China try to take the territory, the United States will have to respond. This has become one of many issues between the United States and China, although this remains a neutral issue. In international news, Haiti's Prime Minister was assassinated last Wednesday night in his home by a group of Haitian gunmen, which ended in the police killing 4 out of the 6 suspects and arresting the other 2. Since the assassination, Haiti's interim Prime Minister has taken over and has vowed to work with the previous leaders, allies, and opponents, and has asked the United States and European Union to provide military support to help regain control of the country. President Biden denied the Haitian leader's request to send troops and has decided to send senior FBI and Department of Homeland Security agents instead to assess the situation. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. Pfizer and U.S. health officials are set to discuss authorization for a 3rd dose of COVID-19 vaccine on Monday. Pfizer says booster shots will be needed within a year, while President Biden's chief medical advisor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, isn't ruling out the possibility. He says it's too soon for the government to recommend another shot. Firefighters in California are trying to contain multiple massive wildfires amid scorching temperatures. Power officials urged Californians to conserve energy after fire disrupted electricity supplies from Oregon. South Florida officials say 90 deaths are now confirmed in the condo building collapse. More than 30 remain missing, and the Miami-Dade County Fire Chief says it's uncertain when the recovery operation will end. Thousands marched in Havana and other parts of Cuba in one of the biggest anti-government demonstrations in memory. Cubans are protesting high prices and food shortages amid the coronavirus pandemic. Rita Foley, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports, Game 3 of the NBA Finals between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns was last night, and the game did not disappoint. With the Suns up in the series 2-0, the Bucks needed a superhero performance by their star Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that's exactly what they got. The Greek Freak's performance included 41 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists on 38 minutes of play. While for the Suns, Chris Paul led the way with 19 points and 9 assists. The Bucks will attempt to tie the series in Milwaukee on Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for Game 4. And now for the weather, we turn to Nick Ratcliffe.
Good afternoon, Texans. Today we're going to have a high of 86 degrees with a low of 71 degrees and showers starting somewhere around 3. For the rest of the week, we're looking at moderate temperatures ranging from lower 90s to lower 70s. Have a great week, Texans.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by the Texan TV summer staff, executive producer Maddie Reed, Nick Ratcliffe, and Cody Vannoy. Be sure to let us know your thoughts and opinions about today's stories in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, Texans.